See, A followed by zeros, HB double zero is our
Mm-hmm.
document number. Now, if you see the controlling document, you since the CO object is there on the debit side, you can see only that information. So I'm just selecting this controlling document. I'm selecting that. You can see now this is the document number, this is the date. Now when I'm expanding here, I can see only one item because we have got only cost center on the debit side. How do I come to know whether it is a debit or credit? Based on the amount. This is the amount we have entered. Okay, this is the amount we have entered and it is showing as a positive sign. So since it is a positive, I can say debit. Okay, so in
Mm-hmm.
controlling, we will not have, it does not require to have both debits and credit. Debit and credit is the concept there in finance, not in the controlling. So in controlling, based on the cost object, we can see that particular amount. Of course, the cost element also will be considered. You can see here document number. This is the document number, document date, then document header text, there is nothing. RT reference document, there is nothing. Username, reference document, yeah, this is the document number, right? In finance document number. I don't know what is RT. Username, there is nothing. Now here in below, so order type, object type, okay? CO object name, cost element name, currency in controlling area. This is the value in controlling area, not the transaction amount, total quantity. So there is nothing here. Offset account is this. Okay. Now, if you want, we have one transaction code to see this controlling document also. Okay. I've just selected the controlling document number. I can go into transaction code called KSB5 that you can see over here, I think. See here we have KSB5, CO documents actual cost. Path for this, I still remember that it used to be KSB5, used to be in cost element, don't know where, but yeah. Anyways, KSB5. Easy access, accounting, controlling cost center accounting, information system, reports for cost center accounting, line items, KSB5, CO documents. Double click on that, give our controlling area, give the document number, and just execute. You can see the same information. Okay, this is how you can see. Okay, this is how you can see. Any questions here in this?
No, Nanda.
Okay, now, so this is KSB5. Okay, so this is for cost and controlling, the document number, display controlling document. Okay, now,
Nanda,
mhm.
what I was, that wondering, same principle, can be also applied in the finance too, when it comes to artificial number.
Mhm.
Because in a controlling, that once you define the number range,
No,
it
no.
doesn't,
We
you do
need
not
to
have.
have a track. We need to have a track each and every document number in finance because finance documents are important to the external bodies.
Okay, I see.
So if you delete, so that is the reason why we don't have an option to delete a document number at all. So auditor will check by document number. He will check each and every document number, verifies the transaction, right? So that option is not there. So because of that, if you see FBN1, normally we will maintain yearly FBN1. If you go here 1248, here you have an option to select by year. Of course, I did maintain as 9999, but normally we will maintain year wise.
So if it is, double nine, that means,
The same problem will arise. The same problem will arise. Once this number is exhausted, you need to find out a number and you need to create a range for that. This range has to be assigned in the document type.
okay,
The
but
same problem will arise.
yeah, but in this scenario, business doesn't have to just define number range for every fiscal year, because if the year is defined
Correct, correct.
999, right?
We are not going to create yearly the number
Okay,
range. So this
but
is for all years.
okay, I see. So, but this is not the right approach, right?
Yeah, this is not the right
Okay,
approach, but I've just considered this for
right,
9999. So in
right,
order to avoid,
correct.
the year change or something.
Okay.
This is not the right approach. Okay, now we have seen we have posted a transaction, right? Hello. Yes. Yeah. Looks like there is some connectivity issue. Can you hear me?
Yes, Nanda.
Okay. Yeah. So let us discuss a scenario. Now, what happened? We have posted a transaction into HR. Okay, HR department. Let's say I'm trying to post salaries. Okay, salaries. In this organization, we have these many departments. Okay, for salaries, the GL is 4 lakhs. The GL code is 4 lakhs. Now I have to post the salaries for all these departments. I have to post a transaction for all these departments. Now, normally what we will do, what we will not do, we will not do like this, right? So first debit salaries. credit bank, okay, with HR department, and debit salaries, credit bank relevant to accounts department, then debit salaries, credit bank for sales department. So normally we don't post a transaction department wise. We don't post. What we will do, let's say HR department, we are paying amount of 1 lakh, here 2 lakhs, let's say, and 3 lakhs, like so on and so forth. We are posting the amounts like this. Totally we are posting 21 lakhs. Now we don't go post this transaction 6 times. We don't do that. Okay, if we want, we can do. We can do. There is no problem in that. But this is in the case of salaries. How about rent? Rent I have, let's say that my GL is 400, 100. Again, I have to consider for all these. So whatever are the expenses, common expenses, electricity, I have some electricity expenses. How do I apportion all of them? Again, I cannot post a transaction considering each department. That is going to be cumbersome for us. That's going to be terrific for us. So in order to post this transaction, what normally we will do, we will post a transaction like debit salaries, credit bank. I will just say as HR department and 21 lakhs. I will just pay the 21 lakhs considering HR department. But typically at the end of the month, if you see, the whole amount is posted into HR department. And at the end of the month, if you want to see the department wise expenses, then that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem at a department level, because this department will have more amount. So in order to see department wise performance, then that's a problem. So what we will do at the end of the month, or at the, I mean, as soon as we post a transaction, we have options to segregate this 21 lakhs to all these departments. Okay, so we will have to apportion. This is called apportionment. This is called apportionment. So this 21 lakhs should be adjusted to all the other department. It means we will subtract from HR department, add to accounts department, sales, purchases, stores, production departments accordingly. That is called apportionment. In order to this apportionment, we have basically two ways: manual approach and the automatic approach. Manual approach in the sense, we will have to pick up the transaction. eh, I mean, we will post a transaction in finance as it is. There is no change in finance. But in controlling, what we will do, we will move the values from HR department to all other departments. Either we can do manually or automatically. If you want to do a manually, we will have to pick up each department and what is the amount to consider. In the case of automatic, we will put some percentages or something, and at the end of the each month, we will run that program, and the amounts in this HR department will be apportioned to all the other departments in the percentage maintained in the program. This automatic approach will require some configuration in order to make a program, and the program will be executed at the end of each month, so that the common expenses posted into one cost center will be apportioned to all other cost centers on the basis given in the program. We are not going to maintain that basis. I mean, we are not going to maintain on our own. We will have to pick up this information from information from the business. The business will have to give us what percentages should be apportioned to the other departments. Accordingly, we will have to maintain. This is in the case of automatic approach. Whereas in the case of manual approach, we'll pick up this document number and we will apportion the amount accordingly. Any questions?
No, Nanda, we are fine.
Okay, so now let's discuss about this. Let us see how we can post this document. I'll take the same example. Let me, uh, 1 second, let me go and pick up a new cost center. Okay, I'm just executing. So here 1000, 2000, 7000, the transactions posted into these three cost centers. So let us see what are the other cost centers we have. I want to consider new set of cost centers so that easily we can recognize. I'm going into KS01. It is for creating a cost center. So let me check 1000, 2000, 7000. So it means we have 3000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll take 3,000. Okay, I'll post a transaction into 3,000. FB50, I'm taking the amount, dates, 4 lakhs, bank account, credit debit. I will say 21 lakhs. Okay, I'm putting star here and I will say 3,000 cost center. I think validate yes. Okay, I'm just saving now. So entire 21 lakhs posted into one cost center. Typically, that is not the right approach. I mean, not approach in the sense at the department wise, if you want to see the performance, which does not give us the complete information. But from the finance perspective, we don't require how much posted into a cost center. They see basically what is the GL and what is the amount, what are the document numbers relevant to this. That is what from the auditing perspective is required. But whether it is posted into one cost center, multiple cost center, it is immaterial. But from the cost accountant perspective, from the controlling perspective, that is important because I want to see the department wise performance. How can I get based on this process, based on the manual approach or automatic approach, I would be able to get. Typically, that is not the right approach to post into one cost center. These are all the common expenses. Common expenses in the sense we are posting a transaction finance document, but covering multiple cost centers. Not only the cost center, multiple WBS elements, multiple internal orders, multiple, whatever it is, all these are called common expenses. So once we post a common expenditure, it is required from the controlling perspective to apportion the amount. Okay, so we have posted a document. Now this is what the document number. So this is what the document number. I am taking this document number now. Go back to the controlling. Okay, there is a transaction code KB61. Actual postings, repost, yeah, KB61. Okay, repost of line items, apportionment. Okay, path for this is easy access, accounting, controlling, Cost center accounting, actual postings, repost line items, KB61, enter. Just enter into this. I'm taking the document number. I'm taking the finance document.